Welcome to Givat Shmuel. Givat Shmuel is the smallest city in Israel. It was founded in 1944. It's a small settlement, and due to its population growth between 1998 and 2005, the government decided to change its status to a city in 2007. Its population today has risen past 23,000 residents. It is situated in the eastern part of the Gush Dan metropolitan area, and it is neighbored by larger cities Ramat Gan and Bnei Brak to the west, Kiryat Ono to the south, Petach Tikva to the north and to the east. The new expansion was commissioned about 20 years ago in order to accommodate for the increase in potential population growth the country was preparing for. The neighborhood is planned as a long strip of about 10 to 18-story buildings, each housing on an average of 50 apartments to 80 apartments, and each block holds about 200 families, which is the size of a small settlement. So you can imagine what it's like to live here. You're living in a massive neighborhood where people are pretty much stocked at one on top of the other like sardines. You have whole communities inside of a block, and pretty much the only relationship you have with your neighbor is the door across the hallway, or maybe it's the window. What? Or in the lobby, which is usually just like a kind of awkward empty space.
Or the canyon.
And in the canyon, I was gonna say that. But in the apartment buildings. Now, where all of the community action really happens is in the park and the canyon. The canyon was built to accommodate the massive increase in population and the potential for new commercial areas and the need for those commercial areas, as people needed somewhere to do their shopping that was close by. There were so many people that it was a great opportunity for this. The first canyon was built, slow down for a second, I know we're turning the wrong way, but it's okay. The first canyon was built in a shuk-like style. Pretty much it's an open air mall. It's 2 stories, but only the first story is used for commercial area. The second floor is storage, and you see what they did is they built it out of concrete, and it's like a stucco concrete, and on top they built these metal hanger covers. They're like arched profiles that hold. It's like a metal, and then when you get inside the canyon, at the top where they have an open strip, it's a tarp like surface, which lets it in a lot of air, and there's a nice circulation inside. The whole ground floor is glass storefront windows, and the middle is wide enough that you can have small stands for independent artists to sell their goods, or for people to come and to raise awareness for certain charity cases. Here in the middle, the mall separated into 3 parts, 3 main entrances, and at this main entrance here we can see they set up an area for children's play. Sometimes in the afternoon you'll see a lot of mothers here with their children. They all get together and meet up. It's like a social scene for kids and for parents. Here you have the main supermarket of Givat Shmuel. This was the opening I was talking about. You have this very interesting metal arches that hold this very cloth-like tarp, which lets in rain and sometimes sand when there's a sandstorm like there was this week. But it's like it breathe a lot. Everything is very open. And you can see they put plants here. The plants can live inside because it's open air. There's sun. There's water. Now the second mall that just opened like a few months ago was built to cater a more expensive taste. Higher class people decided to move to Givat Shmuel because of its proximity to Tel Aviv. So you have this massive community of commuters who wanted to settle down in a place that was high class but not too expensive, because Tel Aviv is very expensive. So this mall is very similarly built in the structure, but they covered it with glass, so the ceiling is glass. It's indoor. They have a more boutique-like style, boutique shops, but more expensive taste. You can see also concrete sides with an open here. It's a glass panel with metal profile center, and inside we can see the glass ceiling skylight. Show them here. Yeah, and you still have the second floor for the storage. Very similar, just enclosed. Now, the population here is always increasing and rapidly, so they already started building a new mall project, which is going to be 2 stories with two-story storefronts, not like here, to accommodate this demand. And they're really hoping that this neighborhood will really take off. Now, a little bit of my opinion on the area. When I first came to Givat Shmuel, I was very skeptical about the way it was built. I thought that it wouldn't accommodate a very healthy social environment, a very healthy community environment. And after living here for a few months, I found that this strip of land with its seemed coldness and height and distance, this mall and the park and the strip in between really gives the community an opportunity to meet and to socialize and to grow into something that's more than just stacks and stacks of sardines one on top of the other.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.